By looking at differences in preferred choices across the problem pairs, we can identify certain properties of human decision making. Variables. The independent variable was the problem. The dependent variable was the proportion of participants who chose the different options. So the expected results, a specific problem that was shown was, imagine the country is preparing for the outbreak of an unusual disease, which is expected to kill 600 people. 2 alternative programs to combat the disease have been proposed. Assume that the exact scientific estimates of the consequences are as follows. And either you saw the first set of options in the blue or the second set of options in the black. So the first set of options, choice A, is if program A is adopted, 200 people will be saved. And choice B, if program B is adopted, there's a 1/3 probability that 600 people will be saved and a 2/3 probability that no one will be saved. And if you saw the second set of options, choice A was if program A is adopted, 400 people will die. And choice B was if program B is adopted, there's a 1/3 probability that nobody will die and a 2/3 probability that 600 people will die. So if you saw the first set of options, most people will choose A, which is if program A is adopted, 200 people will be saved because there's a sure saving of 200 people. But actually the two choices are actually worded the same. They're actually the same, but they're just worded differently. But people will choose A because they see the word saved and they'd rather pick a sure saving of people. And choice B, in problem set 2, most people they're more likely to pick option B. If program B is adopted, there's a 1/3 probability that nobody will die and a 2/3 probability that 600 people will die because there's a probability of nobody dying. But again, option A and B in black, they're actually the same option, they're just worded differently. But more people are likely to choose B because of the probability of nobody dying. So this is risk avoiding behavior. When similar choices are presented as gains saving people, most people prefer the sure gain, choice A, over the probabilistic gain, choice B. Risk-seeking behavior. When similar choices are presented as losses, people dying, most people prefer the probabilistic loss, choice B, over the sure loss, choice A. Thus, which option people choose can be manipulated by the presentation of results as gains or losses. So I had the second set of problems, and for problem 1 and 2, I chose option A. And for problem 3, 4, and 5, I chose option B. But this was not, the first problem specifically